Before I start, I will just want you guys, before I start, thank you for the people who can come today and not come today. So thank you for that. My name is Benjamin Morgan. I am not supposed to be alive right now. I was not supposed to ever walk, talk, or crawl. God had other plans. My journey started in a small nursery on February 16, 2000. I was born 6 weeks early in the and was in the NICU for 2.5 months and had several health issues. Yeah, I'm just at birth, the blood would not flow to my lungs. I could not get enough oxygen to breathe on my own. I was put on a ventilator for the next 13 days. It was a struggle, and my parents were told to expect death several times. My mom and dad let family and friends know, and I asked them to pray. My parents told Jesus that I was his. They asked him to let me live, but they trusted him and his plans for me. Doctors and nurses did not leave my side. I struggled during this time, and also I was taken off the ventilator. This all caused major brain injuries, leaving me with cerebral palsy and epilepsy. I was having severe seizures. The doctors released me from the hospital to go see a neurologist. He immediately admitted me into the hospital, where that night I had a 2.5 seizure and had to be put in the PICU for the next 7 days. I was finally released to go home. The next several years of my life, I went to a lot of therapy, made a lot of friends, and spent a lot of time at our church. I was surrounded by wonderful people that God used to love me and help me. And some that say God used me to impact on them. I was blessed to have many godly teachers in the public schools in Mississippi and people that pray for me daily. Here are a few pictures from my therapy at the Husband Early Intervention Program. I had therapy 5 days a week and worked on physical, occupational speech and educational therapy. I used a walker to help me maintain my balance, and wanted to walk after the walker. After the walker, I wore leg braces until the 3rd grade. I had the opportunity to play top soccer. This is the very first day I would play along with other times. I played with my good friend and classmate. This was me and my Thanksgiving program at school, and me singing with king singers at our church. These are some photos of me hanging with my brother and my cousin Madison, who is also my best friend. Our family enjoyed going to football games at Mississippi State University. Other activities before the move. In my In early 2013, my family traveled to Colorado to prepare for a move. My dad had it all figured out. Well, nothing went as planned with schools or anything for that matter. My parents had decided, without the right schools, that we will not be moving. On our way back to the airport, to travel home, someone just suggested that we stop by Front Range Christian School, and that changed everything. Unexpectedly, we had found a place that my brother and I could attend together for the first time. God had blown us away with a place that accentuated discipleship, growth, and knowing who you are and whose you are. The academics and environment were awesome, and that set everything in motion. Welcome to Colorado. I started FRCS in the 7th grade with my brother Joseph. FRCS welcomed me with open arms. I was able to get involved with other students, not just those in the Learning Center. I have been a member of the choir, sang in chapel, was in the spring musical Cinderella in Oklahoma, and was a member of Score a Friend, where I was co-president. Through the TLC, I have had the opportunity and social opportunity to work and or volunteer at Chick-fil-A, Ace Harbor, King Super, the library, and Dairy Queen. Our class has planted and maintained a garden at Old Tools Garden Center, where we have shared the produce with those in need. This is a picture of me and my family when we finally reached Colorado state line. When we moved in August of 2013, I have felt like I have been in the car for days. I have enjoyed being a part of this disciple group. During my time at FRCS, where Mr. Osberg has been my deacon leader, Coach O has always made sure that I was a part and invited to all the activities that our deacon did. Wednesday Chapel has always been a very special part of my time at FRCS. I have enjoyed hearing from the speakers and being a part of worship. Our go outings and practicums have been both fun and a growing experience. I have been able to do things such as ice fishing and learning about Colorado wildlife and railroads. As a member of the TLC, I have grown academically and socially. My teachers, Ms. Farnell and Mr. Martinez, have believed in me and pushed me to do my best inside and outside of the classroom. I have made friends that will last a lifetime. There. This is me with my friends and classmates in the TLC. Here I am participating in school activities. I was a knight in Cinderella and a banjo player in the band in Oklahoma. Alice and I singing in chapel, also a photo attending homecoming dance and singing with the choir. Some of my favorites for spare week were class color day, Old Man, and the Dynasty as Will Robinson. My family and I have enjoyed our time in Colorado, watched the Rockies play, skiing, hiking, and off-roading in our Jeep. Okay, I'll just go with the flow. FRCS and the TLC have prepared me for the next season of my life. I have grown so much in these 6 years I have been here. I believe in myself and know God has plans for me, as it says in Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. This has been an opportunity of a lifetime for me to be a part of a Christian school and to be totally accepted as me. I'll leave you today with 2 quotes. You're braver than you believe, and smarter and stronger and smarter than you think. How lucky am I to say something, to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. These are quotes from Winnie the Pooh. And this is where I graduate.